Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess. I'm Nye, and we are working through the Royal Castle. So this is actually, like, Zelda's Hall. And it's a kind of creepy place. Like, darn it, okay. That was, I guess, too easy. I guess this side is just meant to be more of a, I don't know, maybe an easy button to get out there. I don't know. But okay, so we're going through the castle, and this dungeon is kind of weird. I told you I didn't like the Palace of the Twilight, and I don't. I think that the lack of an interesting dungeon item, and just the fact that that dungeon goes just so quickly. Am I allowed to go through? No. Okay. Let's go this way. So there's the boss key. Okay. Alright. I'm threatened. I am. But that arrow is stopped. Both of those guys are killed. As are all of them. So this kind of came out of the blue as a storyline event. But, all of your friends who you were helping to... I don't know how he made that shot. But all of your friends who you were helping to, you know, investigate things, they did mean what they said, and that they wanted to help you save the world and, you know, kind of save Hyrule. So they do actually show up right here and assist you. Which is, I think it's very, very cool the game actually does that way. It's very much out of the way, or out of the ordinary. It's not something that you really are expecting when you get to this point in the game, because they're just kind of there. They don't really have a gigantic storyline impact into themselves. By the way, that way goes towards the end of the dungeon. I'm not quite there yet. I want to get those last two chests. So they just kind of show up, and it's just like, oh, okay, these guys that I helped earlier are actually going to assist me in, you know, in beating Ganon. Like, they're actually going to be there. Which is kind of neat. It's fun to have characters that you assist early. I can harken back to, Skies of Arcadia, and when every pirate you ever helped, or person you ever helped, suddenly shows up in the Armada at the end of the game to take down Galcian. It's a very cool thing, and it makes you, as a player, feel as if you truly got rewarded for the stuff that you did. You know, there was a final payoff for that. There's very little worse, in my opinion, than... I still have no idea what the puzzle is in this room. There's very little that's worse than not having a payoff in a game. Oh. So what are they doing? They are reaching out towards this spot. Okay. It's not that. What about arrows? No. How about bombs? Okay, I'm confused. You get something to say? No, okay. So they're not anywhere else in this room. They are right here, reaching out to here. Well, there's no fight to be had. Do I have to activate all of them by touching all of them? Like, it seems like they... I'm just trying to figure out what this... Like, when I go near them, they'll reach out. I don't get... Is it a dig? Like, I get they're reaching out, but I don't... Okay. Like, is it get them all to reach out simultaneously? That doesn't do anything. So it's something that only Wolf can do, apparently. Okay, Minna, do you have something to say about this? No, nothing at all. I don't get it. Okay, all of them are reaching out. But if I go too far away, they stop. At least that's how I feel it is. Do I have to... Like, I feel as if it's a dash thing, but it doesn't feel like it is. I don't understand. Is there something opposite of this wall? Like, what's opposite that wall? It's... I so do not get this. Like, I can get 5 of them to reach out. I can't talk to them. They reach out regardless if I'm looking at them or not. Does the... I don't think the formation change. I bet the formation doesn't change. Is it... It's got nothing to do with the lantern. Just trying to think if I have anything else that... that would do anything here. Like, nothing I do has any real effect on this wall or anything like that. Okay, so... Does it have something to do with the opposite side, maybe? Like, is there a thing on this side that I have to copy? Because the dungeon is symmetrical, like... So this is the opposite side. But there's nothing here. There's nothing. Then there's this door that effectively does nothing. Oh, wait. So that gets lowered. Is that just a... Reasonably sure that's just a shortcut. Like, reasonably sure that's just a shortcut. Because I can't... I don't think I can actually... Yeah. Don't think I can actually do anything with this. I mean, I can do... You know, I can do that, but... I can't get up there. And there's still whatever that is. So we still have that chandelier. Or this potential, like, treasure chest over here. And I don't know what causes this treasure chest to appear. We can come up here. It's not hard to get here. But then there's nothing to do here. Like, we've tried doing, like, wait. I bet you there is a button between those last two torches over there. Yeah. There's a button right over there, and I bet you that activates this chest right here. Is there a... Yeah, see, there's nothing here either. I don't... Yeah, I don't get what's up with that room. It's a bunch of dead Hylian soldiers reaching for the wall. I don't think we've gotten any... Oh, I need to go back up this way. I don't believe we've gotten any hint towards that. So what are they trying to do reaching towards the wall? That's the question. What is it that the soldiers are accomplishing? What are they hinting at? I wonder if I was supposed to do something in there while the enemies were in there. I mean, there's nothing that hints towards even going, like, even checking as Wolflink. It was just the only thing I had left to do. We've used basically every item. Okay, are they still in the same pattern? Yeah. I mean, the best I can think of is that this is trying to hint to us on the directions that we're supposed to do with the, how we're supposed to light things in that room. In the opposite room. But it still doesn't explain how to open this. See, they're reaching towards the sunset one. The sunset painting. And that sunset painting is the only sunset painting. Like, all the other ones are done during the day. They're not done during sunset. I'm grasping at straws here, but it really annoys me to be leaving, you know, 2 treasure chests behind. So do we have a sunset painting in here? We do. It's right there. So what if I do this? So they're all lit. There's nothing going on. I don't know. I don't get what the... I don't get what the puzzle is. Like, that's the frustrating thing. It's not that I can't solve the puzzle. It's not that I don't have a solution in mind. I don't know what the puzzle is. Nope, they're still right here. And they're all still reaching. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to waste time on this anymore. I may come back at some point in the future and figure out what this is. Because I bet you that both the chests that were missing in there... I mean, we have a small key and we have the boss key. So both of those are just... They're stamps. That's all they can be. There's nothing else that they can be. So, they're not game necessary. It's just going to bother me that I haven't figured out what that puzzle is. But I've tried basically everything else. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's tied to one of these puzzles, or like one of these rooms up here. Like, maybe I have to, you know, complete these other rooms up here and go back. Because those were Hylian soldiers. Oh, this is unpleasant. Oh. Yeah, screw y'all too. Hello. Okay. So these are also Hylian soldiers doing much the same thing. Just pointing, pointing the way to go, basically. And I assume that the floor falls if you don't do that in the correct order. But I also don't understand, like, what the other Hylian soldiers were doing. Okay. That was fairly simple. Alrighty. What now? Is there a... like, grabby point or something? I swear I've beaten the game before. Like, this is not my first time playing through this game. See... Is it just that easy? Is it just... Yeah, it is. Okay. This is all it wants me to do. God, Ganon just did a number on this place, didn't he? Okay. So now we get to do this. One of the only times this item ever gets used. Ow. Well, let's just let that pass. Okay, cool. And we get to do another one of these. Which is fine. I mean... Yes. I get it. It's a Dark Nut. I fought several of them. Like, they're not threatening. Unless there's 3 of them. In which case, they are threatening. They're very threatening if there's 3 of them. Just one of them, however, dies like a bitch. Ow. Almost kills me, but, you know, dies like a bitch. And goodbye. Okay, so that's the big boss. That's the boss key, but there are a lot of chests in there. So where... Like, there's a lot of chests in there. What is that mark? See that one? That one. Okay. The final fight takes a bit. So, I'm actually inclined to go backwards. And I want to go look at that room again. Like, I want to go check that room again. Especially with so many of these, so many chests in that room. Because what that means is that it's not... Those final 2 chests are not necessarily both stamps. One is probably a stamp, and the other one is a key. And it's the key that I... Crap. Well, so much for that. Oh, don't do that. Don't put me all the way back up here. That's just mean. But yeah, one of those that final room is it's a one of those is a key. And I want to know because I bet you how many stamps am I missing? 9? Well, okay, those are not all my missing stamps, but those are a lot of my missing stamps. Okay, apparently you can't do that jump. Okay, fine. We're gonna go fight Ganon. It's not worth it. Is there anything, like, anything here? No. Yeah, it's just that, it's just that room. I don't know. Okay, well, we're gonna go fight Ganon. Let's go beat the game. It's time. It's time. Like, this farce has gone on long enough. Okay. We are at the top of Hyrule Castle. Ganon seems to like this place. Like, he specifically likes being at the top of Hyrule Castle for some reason. Couldn't tell you what it is about this spot that he likes so much. So what do we find way up here in the, I guess, the chapel of Hyrule Castle? Well, we find the head of Zelda. Or maybe it's the head of the goddess. Oh, there's Zelda. That doesn't look comfortable. And, yeah, it is like, no, you should not go advance. Hey, look, there's Ganon. Ganondorf, specifically. Did they call him Ganondorf? I swear they only named him Ganon. Also, he has a bitchin' sword. Still has this hole in him. He still has the sword the sages tried to kill him with. Still has a glowing hole in his chest, and now he is wielding their sword. God, there's that grin again. To defy the gods is such petty magic. Yep. And so he has been nourished by the hatred of the Twilight. Okay. So he's just trying to piss off Midna, apparently. I love these cast down the statues of the goddesses. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield. Hey, I was chosen by the gods. Okay. Well, yeah, but the thing is, Zelda also has that power. Let's not forget that. Such conceit. As Zelda also has that power. If you're one of the chosen wields powers, as you claim, then Midna's going to do everything to deny him. Shadow has been moved by light. Yeah, that's pretty true. So, are we just gonna sit around and, like, bare our teeth at each other, or are we actually gonna do something here? Okay, so it looks like we're going to fight. I don't like how he's looking up at Zelda. Oh, not good. He's doing a Twilight something. And Ganon has Twilight teleporty powers. And there's nothing that Midna can do about it. Yeah, that attack wasn't for you, Midna. Uh-oh, she's got Twilight stuff on her. And Midna's trying to do something and is unable to do so. That would scare me too. Nope, it's us. Midna's stuck out there. And we have to deal with Ganon in Zelda. Okay, this is a creepy and scary boss. So now we get to fight. So I don't actually remember how to do this fight. Okay. Why do I not get to do anything? There we go. Okay. Okay. This is a Zelda staple. I know how to do this. So how long are we doing this for? Come on down. Was I supposed to, like, shoot you at that point? I can do that next time. Just get my arrows ready. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do that again. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's not be on that. Okay. What are we doing now? Are we gonna... Can we play tennis again? Yes, tennis. I like tennis. Okay. Let's play some more tennis. We like tennis. Tennis is a fun game to play. Nope. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep playing tennis. Okay. Don't have to shoot him. Just gotta keep on not getting hit by stupid attacks like that. That's absolutely fine. It's always kind of interesting seeing this puppetry style boss. Can you not? Like the type where they like float midair, you don't see any kind of real movement. And then they're led by the sword. It's tropes that you see a lot, especially in like horror stuff. Okay, here we go. Now hopefully three's the magic number here. Yeah, okay, so 3's the magic number. So we have turned Zelda's power against Ganon. Well, that's always that's a wonderful sign, ain't it? Okay, so down come the barriers. It seems a lot lighter outside than it was. And Midna's coming back. Fuse Shadow is being reactivated. Ganon seems to be having some issues, but... And Midna just destroyed Zelda? No. Zelda seems to be restored, maybe? Maybe. That looks bad, though. I have a feeling we did not beat Ganon yet. I think we got more to do. I love this pose. Like yeah, I did that. Okay, so Ganon usually isn't a, Hylian or Gerudo. He's usually something very specific. Namely, a boar. So now we get the boar fight. So now we get Dark Beast Ganon. And I vaguely remember how to deal with this. Where the hell? Okay, so he's breaking everything. That's fine. Ow. Okay, so got him in the face. And now we're going to stab him in the belly. Okay, where's he going? End up on the wrong side of him. Crap. Might not be able to actually get his belly in time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got him. Okay, now he's gonna rampage again. He's actually landed a hit on me, so I'm doing good, but I'm also doing well. I am doing both good and well. Where's he coming in from? Damn it! Almost had it. Okay. So I'm doing pretty well here. I hear the portals. Okay. He's gonna come out of the main one again? Nope, he's gonna come out of that one. Cool. Damn. So he is still bleeding. You can see him, bleeding out of his belly. Okay. So, he's doing this again. Okay, can we... What? What do you want, Midna? He's changing his strategy. Not only can you not confuse him, but he won't be able to attack. Beast to get... Oh, okay. That's what it wants me to do. Okay. Okay, so you want me to do this. So we're looking to see which portal is going to be the accurate one. Okay. And I did not hit. I have to, I guess, go at him straight on. And I was not in position to do so. Okay, where's the portal I need? This one? No? That one? That one. Okay. What do you want me to do? Midna, you got something for me? Don't get distracted by his size. Watch his moves. I am watching his moves, but I don't seem to be able to actually hit him. Okay, well, that didn't work. Just gonna go kind of wander over here, because apparently there's a fairy just kind of hanging out. I did not even know that fairies spawned in this fight. Is there another one? That's arrows. So, it wants me to be a wolf, but I don't understand what it wants me to do as a wolf. And that's what's kind of getting my goat right now, or getting my pig, if you like. I don't really know what it wants me to do. Okay, so here he comes. Oh, there was a, okay, I saw it this time. Okay. It's been a very long time since I have done this fight. And I remember having the same trouble back when I was a kid doing this fight. I didn't know what it wanted me to do. Midna, I got it. It's fine. That's what... Oh, god damn it. I have to hold it? Okay, fine. I have to hold it. Okay, fine. Fine. It's basically... You're doing the Goron... The Goron toss minigame again. I'm having the same problem I had back then. Didn't know you had to hold the damn button. Okay, which one is it? This one? No. This one? Choose one, please. And throw the asshole. Okay, here we go. Rule of 3. Okay. I'm sorry, that was frustrating for me. It had to be frustrating for you to watch me fail that hard. I couldn't remember what you had to do there. Okay. So, we have beaten Pig Ganon. We've beaten actual, like, Ganon is what we've actually done. But, that funeral pyre doesn't look that good. I don't feel like I've actually beaten him. Oh, wait. Maybe we have. Something is happening to Midna. The gift that Zelda gave to Midna is now returning to Zelda. And Zelda has returned to the world of the living. And Midna, for once, a loss for words. Which is good, because Zelda doesn't want her to say anything at all. However, briefly, that did take a little bit of a time. Midna has had to suffer a lot, apparently. Ah, she's almost crying. And Link just looks like he's been whacked by a hammer. Oh, wait. Apparently we're not done. Apparently Ganon still has words to say. Apparently Midna's not going to allow this bullshit. Apparently Link is not happy about the decision she's about to make. He's going to try to stop her, and nope. Midna teleports Link and Zelda out, while she makes, well, this decision. Apparently Midna will fight Ganon one-on-one. Not so sure about this decision. But she's got this gigantic fuck you spear, so maybe that will solve it for us. There you go. Midna wins once and for all. That's always nice. And now we are now safe outside of Hyrule Castle. Neat. Apparently it's over. What's that rumbling sound? It looks like that was the attack. Oh god, and there's Ganon. It's not as over as I thought it was. Oh no, he has her helmet! Oh no, he won! Oh, that's upsetting. No, he broke it! And now he's got the fucking Sage's Sword. Like, everything that's used to go... Oh, that's a problem. Oh, yeah, upset me more. That's how you do this. So apparently Zelda will help us with this final fight. Spirits of the Light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In the hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. And apparently we teleport again, because this is an ability that we have, apparently. So here come the spirits, bringing their abilities to us. And out come their light, being given straight to Zelda. And there are the light arrows. So apparently we get a few moments outside of time for Zelda to talk to us. Hi! Yep, that's me, chosen hero. That is the last of my power. Oh, that's not good. I have plenty to spare. Okay, this is the last of Link's power. Usually that means that it's time for the last-ditch effort. Like, it is time to, you know, to die. Your dying act will be. Okay, so we got Epona. She's going to try to slow down Ganondorf with light arrows. I target him and keep him within range of her arrows. So now you better hope that you became good using Epona. Because, yeah, problems. So now we get to be on Hyrule Field. Ow. Okay, can we not? Where'd he go? Okay, I need to get out of his range for a second. Hold up. Hey, Zelda, is he in range? Zelda, darling, now's the time. Okay, this is getting annoying because it's literally just the same thing happening over and over because I can't get back on fast enough. Okay, Zelda, now would be an amazing time to start shooting him. Where'd he go? Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him again! Okay, so let's catch up again. Shoot him. Shoot him, please. That, you missed. Like, he's straight ahead, Zelda. And now he's shooting shit at me. Zelda, shoot him, please. He's right there. He's doing this stupid spirit bullshit again. Nope, moving faster. Just gotta catch up a little bit. Oh, god damn it. This is gonna give him time to turn around while I'm trying to get on Epona. Okay, Zelda, shoot him. Shoot him, please. Thank you. Okay, we get up alongside, and I hit him a couple times. Shoot him again. Now would be good. Okay, cool. One more time. Come on. No, you missed. That's not good. Shoot him, please. Now is the time. Thank you. Again? Come on, he's juking. He's zigging and he's zagging. It's fine, apparently. Okay, there we go. Zelda had it. Okay, are you dead yet? Well, he's off his horse. Okay. That's exciting. Damn it, he is not dead yet. His sword's back in its sheath for of all things. An impressive looking blade, but nothing more. I don't care about your desire, I'll be 100% honest. Use it to blot out the light forever. Well, I'm not going to allow you to do that. I'm going to be straight with you, buddy. That's not going to happen. So now we are in an arena with Ganon. It is time for the final confrontation with the Dark Lord Ganondorf. So now we get to the straight up goddamn sword fight. By the way, remember these? Yeah, we're just gonna take a little bit of that. Okay. Come on. Come on, Ganon. Come on. Bring it. Fine. Ow. Okay, so apparently just straight up going at him is not the way to go. Okay, cool. Okay, all my damage up is now gone. So apparently I just want him to charge at me. Ganon, you wanna... Dude, you're boring me. Come on. Are you gonna do something at some point? Are you just gonna walk at me menacingly? I don't understand why that didn't work. Okay, I'm just gonna stand right here. Ow. Okay, standing right here, apparently not the way to go. Okay, eventually he's gonna do something I'm able to actually attack him over. Yes? Maybe? Nope, that wasn't it. So apparently that move doesn't work. Ow. Man, I'm glad that, like, all of my swordsmanship training that I've done, all the stuff I've done over the course of the game, doesn't freaking matter. That's good. Hey, there's a fairy. I want that. Thank you for revealing that. I appreciate it. Even if it did cause me to take a little bit of extra damage. Okay, so I pressed the button that you wanted me to... Okay, there we go. Okay, I was able to get a couple hits in. Cool. Can we do that again? Come on. Do your thing again so I can hit you again. Come on. Come on, it's apparently the only time I'm allowed to hit you is when you do the thing that allows me to hit the chance button. So can we go? Oh. Okay, so apparently what it is you have to, like, hold the sword up and do the thing. Come on. Okay, apparently you can attack him during that event. I'm cool with that. Okay, I missed my chance of it again, but, you know, fuck it. Okay, he hit me there. It's fine. We're gonna beat him. It's gonna happen. Sure, I'll come for you. Please. Come on. Can we talk about why I wasn't allowed to hit you for a second here? Like, what the hell, dude? You know. Come on. Okay, I wasn't ready for it. I'm so bad at this fight. You have to get that chance effect right there, and I'm just apparently terrible at it. I just don't see it coming. Reflexes, I don't have them. Okay, come on. So I held it that time. I just did a backflip instead of doing what I apparently needed to do. Okay, come on. Oh, hello. There we go. This is what we needed to do. Come on, get wrecked. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, I hit him. Ow. I thought my shield was up there. Apparently did not get my blade up in time for that. Okay, there we go. This is what we want to do. Eat me, you bitch! Okay, I think I have one more of those in me. I think we can do it. Okay, come on. One more. Come on. Come on. Okay, can you stop being a little bitch, please? Just get some room. Come on. Okay. We got it. Push him back. Eat me, Ganondorf! Why are you not dead? By the way, if you don't have finish, this is where you don't get to win. That, right there. If you did not get finisher, you cannot win right there. You look like Andros. Okay. It's done. We did it. Okay, you don't get to keep standing and walking around with the Blade of Evil's Bane in your chest, buddy. It ends here. It's over. We're done. Nah. Just go away. History of Light and Shadow will be written in blood. Okay, yours. Yes, we already established this. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I love the sun's going down. Oh, hey, look, there's Zant, for some reason. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but okay. Now, the dead body of Zant doing things. And Ganon is such a badass, he dies standing up. And just stays standing. Zelda looks as if she feels a little bit bad about this. Yeah. So it is over. Here come the 4 spirits. Presumably to get the light arrows back, but also to show us that Midna is very much not dead. Which is important. So let's face it, we all like Midna. Hi, friends. This was such an emotional thing for me because I was so worried that Midna was dead the first time I played this. So actually seeing that Midna is not dead, it was this huge thing. And you can see this is kind of affecting Link too. And the music swells. But also importantly, Ganon is dead, therefore the curse is broken. And Midna is no longer an imp. And it's not until literally the post-game cutscene that we really get to see Midna for who she really is. See? You know it's Midna. To be fair. Yeah, that is, yeah. And that smile's all that you can do. And now we get to one of my favorite credit songs in the game, and unfortunately I probably can't just let it run because... Oh, no, wait. I am allowed to let it run. Oh, this is a happy day. Ah, yes. So Twilight Princess is up there as probably my favorite Zelda game. Just of all of them. And it's really hard to say that, because there's been a lot of very good Zelda games, and Breath of the Wild was a true contender for favorite Zelda game for a while. But I can't help but continue to come back to Twilight Princess, both because we actually have a story in this and characters that it's really easy to relate to and enjoy, which, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but we don't really have that with Breath of the Wild. You know, all the characters, you know, they're all in the past for us. So there is no moment in Breath of the Wild where we have characters we can really connect to because they're only there for, you know, scant moments before we lose them forever. In this, we actually got to enjoy our characters and actually have that moment. We had the full... There's King Bulbin. But we had that moment where we got to really enjoy having those characters run around with us. We got to build up a relationship with several of them, at least. The relationship with the Resistance, I don't think ever took off the way that you really want it to. To have the payoff they were looking for. But the relationship with Midna definitely does. You know, we get to see conclusions to some of these minor side storylines, things like that right there, where we get to see the kids finally going home after everything's been done. We get to see the Gorons finally doing better. And that's kind of a cool thing. When you start the game, seeing the Gorons are not, they're not sociable. They don't want to talk to you. And then you get them back to where they should be. We're eventually... Here's all of the people, the good townsfolk. She's still running her bar. But, we end up having, these little storylines that actually do build up. And then we also have a very good reason to go and do the dungeons. And the story kind of progresses us along. The dungeons, they're still the main focus of the game, not so much the story. But you still have that moment where it's like, okay, the reason we need to do the dungeon is this. And now everybody is doing the dance from Mallow Mart. So apparently Mallow is doing very well. But it has that moment where, previous Zeldas didn't really have that. You went and did the dungeons because you went and did the dungeons. It wasn't that, and here we get to see Colin with sword and shield, ready to be a badass. He's defending the cart, apparently. But, the dungeons were good. They're enjoyable, which is an important thing for me. Here's the spirit of the Queen of the Zoras watching over her son, the prince, who is now the king. Those are some really big trilobites. But it did feel really good to have all of that stuff, and it really made this game, I think, the, fantastic game that it is, and it's really what makes the game the best for me. It definitely has a lot of quirks. The art style is very weird. But, overall, I feel it did a very good job. The only downside is that you really only see Ganon, the actual main villain, the villain behind everything. You don't really see him at all until you make it to, the third to last, or fourth to last dungeon in the game. And then you don't actually see him as an actual villain unto himself until, the second to last dungeon of the game. And you don't actually see him directly until the very last dungeon, the very last final fight. So he's not as much, a direct villain as he is indirect, which doesn't really feel like Ganon. Just kind of a weird thing with him. Thankfully, the actual fight was satisfying. We get to see kind of multiple forms of Ganon. Get one gigantic heart. We get to see a lot of very cool things about him. We get to see him actually being in his element, which is very different from, like, the Ganon of, Breath of the Wild, in that we very much do not get to see him like that. We don't even get to see him do much of that in Wind Waker, even though he is also a very multi-formed Ganon in Wind Waker. Ocarina of Time, you really only see him a handful of times, and only once is he his big bad self. So it just kind of depends on where you see him. It's better than Wind Waker, or not Wind Waker, Link's Awakening, where lots of things waking up in the Zelda universe, but better than Link's Awakening, where you literally see him as a shadow of himself. Now we get to see the homecoming, where after, months, the kids are, or however long it's been, the kids are finally home. Everybody gets home safely. And here's just Colin, wandering in like the biggest badass. Sword and shield and everything. This game has good music. It's so weird hearing the music in this game too, like especially when I'm listening to it in Hyrule Warriors in the Twilight Princess sections. There's just something weird about it, and they chose some of the weirdest characters for Hyrule Warriors. Just freaking Agatha. Why? Why Agatha? It doesn't make any sense. So here we are back at the Mirror of Twilight with Link, Zelda, and Midna. So it's time for Midna to go home. Light and shadow can't mix, we all know, though I don't know why we know this. But never forget there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. Two princesses, all that good jazz. The reason the goddesses left the Mirror of Twilight in this world, they left it because it was their design that the two of them should meet. That's what Zelda believes. You know, diplomatic thoughts from Midna. If all in Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do all right. Yeah, I think Zelda's gonna be able to pull it together. The weird breeze for no reason. Princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror's around, we could meet again. And a tear from Midna. What, her last bit of light, maybe? And the saddest part of the game. Remember, only the true ruler of the Twilight can truly shatter the mirror. Still not 100% sure why Midna makes this particular choice. I'll admit, back when I first beat the game, and I saw this scene for the first time, that, like, made me actually upset. Seeing that happen. Because there was that thought that we might have more, or, you know, there might be, like, a happy ending. And instead, we get this very kind of, this very bittersweet ending. And it is bittersweet. I don't really get the character reasons for Midna breaking the mirror. Because the only reason there was trouble between light and dark in the first place was literally because of Ganon, who is now dead. Xant's presumably dead, or if he's not going to come to power anymore because he's not going to have Ganon to give him power. Midna now has magic, so she can put down Xant in the first place. But for some reason, dark and light can't intertwine for reasons. I don't know. And there's even this moment where Zelda is in there like, no, we can have that. We are allowed to have this interaction. And then even, like, the goddesses themselves gave us this mirror. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to be contrary and just break the damn mirror because I don't trust in the goddesses. Fine. It's just a sad thing. There was the chance. not even talking about, a lot of people bring up, and I think this is reasonable, that there is more than a little bit of, like, romance between Midna and Link. And I think that Nintendo has to really slam it home that the only pairing is Link and Zelda, and it's not a romantic one in the first place. Like, you don't get to have that. So you can't have Midna and Link because it's Zelda and Link. So, I get that, but at the same time, there's very clearly something going on. Link was so damn excited to see that Midna may have survived. You see him, like, sprinting up the hill, and you see the tear that is Midna's spell when she realizes what she's going to be doing. I guess, presumably, what she has to do. It's also interesting that the Master Sword ends up back in its pedestal, as opposed to being wielded by Link. There's not really a reason it has to go back, you know? I mean, there's no evil to seal anymore, but... And then also, weird result for Link. So, he's traveled the length and breadth of Hyrule, he's made friends in high and low places, and he's back herding goats. I mean, I guess he has Ilia. Sorry, my favorite part of the song right here. When Skyward Sword came out, if you got one of the early editions, they had this soundtrack CD of orchestrations of various songs in Legend of Zelda history. And one of the songs, I guess it's the ending credits of Twilight Princess. I can't remember if it's just a medley or something like that, but it has that strain where you get a couple of pieces of the main theme, and then it kind of like fades away like that. And that song is just so damn powerful. And especially when you realize, you know, what you have in the actual game, you know? And I guess, you know, thinking about like what the end result is and of romantic things, you do have Ilia, who is also kind of hinted to be a little bit of a romantic partner. And the game literally ends with Ilia waiting for Link to show up and Link kind of heading on home. So I guess there is something that Link gets to have there, but I guess once again it's a question of why is it not Midna? I don't, you know, there's not much that I think you get out of Ilia as a character. And I think that's part of the... I think that was one of the main problems with Twilight Princess, is that there's a lot of these characters that we don't get characterization out of. We don't get a lot of character development. Ilia's definitely one. Colin is kind of one, though he does get his own arc. He kind of does go from the weakling to the kind of the badass. You know, we get a little bit of characterization there. We get to see a lot out of Midna. Midna's the main one. She's basically the main character, you know, and Link just kind of comes along. We get to see a little bit of Zelda, but that's about it, you know? Probably the main thing the game does wrong. The end. Not necessarily the end for us. There's still a couple of things we have left to do. We've got a room of weird Hylian ghosts we have to go figure out. And we have the Cave of Shadows, which I will eventually do. But with a lack of time to actually record all of that before I go off on a vacation, I'm going to leave you guys with the title screen and another series. And when I come back, we'll get back to it. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining me. I love you, each and every one of you. and I'll see you guys in the future.